setting healthy boundaries. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our fifth section on how to set healthy boundary. I am Lillian, and I'm so excited to continue on this journey with you. In this video, I will discuss the negative traits that will make a bad relationship with anyone. It is important to know the negative traits first, to then look at the positive ones. Understanding both the negative and the positive qualities will empower you to make better choices. In addition, I will explain fully the importance of your self-esteem in relation to setting healthy boundaries to have healthy relationship. Now, let's start by discussing the 5 negative characteristics that you should be aware of to select the people in your life. This applies to any relationship, does not have to be only romantic. And they are 1, cheaters and liars, 2, abusers, 3, users, 4, losers, and 5, confusers. You must stay away from people that have these qualities. If they have 1, 2, 3, or the 5 of them. You must stay away, especially in a romantic relationship. You must look at these qualities with any person you interact with. Then decide if you do want them in your life, at least in a limited time, and these people require clear, healthy boundaries. Here is a deeper explanation of these 5 characteristics. Number 1, cheaters and liars. Cheaters and liars are individuals who violate trust by being dishonest, either through deception, manipulation, or betrayal. Cheaters typically involve breaking rules and agreement, especially in a relationship. Liars, on the other hand, deliberately provide false information or withhold the truth, twisting facts, telling you partial truths, avoiding accountability, creating confusion or mistrust in the relationship, or telling you stories with inconsistencies. Number 2, abusers. Abusers are individuals who deliberately use power, control, and manipulation to harm, dominate, or exploit others, emotionally, physically, mentally, or financially. Abuse can happen in relationships that are romantic, familiar, professional, or even friendships. The core of the abuser is to control. Types of abusers and tactics: physical and psychologically. They manipulate your feelings to gain control. Undermine your self-esteem by saying things like, "You're too sensitive, no one else will put up with you," and they isolate you from others. Blame you for everything that goes wrong. Physical abusers use violence to intimidate or punish you. They control your freedom, often follow with apology, gifts, and love bombing to regain control. Verbal abusers will scream, insult, and degrade you. They will use sarcasm and name-calling as a threat. And financial abusers control access to the money, as to you be totally dependent on them. Number 3, users are people that take advantage of others. They see relationship as a transaction, manipulate to get their needs met. They use guilt and false promises to secure what they want. They normally leave once they have had the benefits that they looked for. Warning signs that someone might be a user. They only reach out when they need something from you. You will rarely hear from them unless they need money, help, advice, or a favor. In a relationship, it will feel like one-sided relationship. You give and they take. They disappear after they get what they want. They guilt trip you to pressure you for you to do what they want. They downplay your needs. They don't respect boundaries. And number 4, losers. A loser lacks ambition, responsibility, integrity, and social awareness. They seem content with their life the way it is. They have no desire to improve themselves. They blame others for everything that happens to them. They lack respect for themselves and others. They're engaged in drama, and they have personality of short-term thinking. They chase the quick gratification. Number 5, confusers. They give you mixed signals. They will say one thing and do something else, leaving you totally confused. They shift stories to make you doubt yourself and confuse you. Hot and cold behavior. One minute unfriendly and while distance the next time, and critical. They avoid direct answers. They manipulate by overcomplicating simple matters. Now, let's talk about the healthy ingredients in a relationship, especially in a romantic one. These 5 ingredients must exist for a healthy relationship. And they are: 1, honesty; 2, respect; 3, open communication; 4, willing to compromise; and 5, trust. Now, trust takes time. This is why we look for the previous 4 qualities before we can assure ourselves that trust starts. Trust takes time to develop, but is one of the most important ingredients of a healthy relationship. Any kind of relationship, romantic or friendship, must have these 5 ingredients. Now let's expand on the 5 ingredients for a healthy relationship. Number 1, honesty. It is the quality of being truthful and sincere. Telling the truth even when it is difficult and uncomfortable. Being genuine, keeping your word, and admitting your mistakes. Number 2, respect. It is recognizing and honoring your worth, right feelings, boundaries, and others, including yourself. Treating people with dignity and listening without interrupting or judging. Valuing somebody's time, especially and respectfully. Acknowledging your own needs and limits. Number 3, open communication. It is a way of expressing thoughts, feelings, needs, and opinions honestly, clearly, and respectfully. It includes active listening, transparency, and mutual respect and assertiveness. 4, willing to compromise. It means to be open to find a middle ground where both sides feel heard and valued. Letting go of the need to be right. Understand that not everything has to go your way. Being open to different perspectives and solutions. Looking for what works to both people. 5, trust. Remember, before we can begin to use trust, the other four ingredients have to be present. So, trust is a belief that someone is reliable, honest, and they will do what they say they're going to do. Trust is built over time through consistency, honesty, respect, and care. Now we'll discuss the guidelines to build a healthy relationship. Number one, two people must be whole. To be whole means to feel complete and authentic. In other words, happy with yourself. Number two, accept the other person the way they are. Do not try to change them. Number three, discover who someone is while dating before you get into a commitment. Number four, understand what love is. Love is a feeling and a choice, an emotional connection of relating to someone. Number five, take responsibility for your feelings to be clear on what you feel, need, and want. And number six, honest and respect. 6 tips for setting healthy boundaries in a relationship. Knowing that having healthy boundaries is essential for a healthy relationship. Be honest about your needs and your wants. Listen to what your partner is communicating, his or her needs. Express yourself when you need space. Communicate with respect. And more importantly than all, be your authentic self. Now, 5 areas of your life in which you need to set boundaries to have healthy relationships. Number 1, emotional. It relates to your feelings. Number 2, intellectually. It relates to your thoughts, ideas, and beliefs. Number 3, material. It means your finances. Number 4, physical, which is nurturing yourself, which includes your personal possessions. And number 5, time. It is very important to make people respect your time. You must also respect other people's time. The reason some of you do not set boundaries is because you might have a low self-esteem. In my next video, I will share some affirmations to improve your self-esteem. Make sure that you watch it. To determine if you have low self-esteem, here are some symptoms of low self-esteem. Although everyone is different, the symptoms of low self-esteem follow a standard development trend. You will see this behavior, decisions, and reactions in your life when you engage with others that have low self-esteem. People with low self-esteem are hypercritical of themselves. They ignore or downplay their positive attributes. When comparing themselves to others, they see themselves as inferior. They use negative descriptions to talk about themselves, such as, I'm ugly, I'm not lovable, I'm stupid. Their self-talk is almost negative, taking a blame approaching to circumstances. They are used to blame themselves when something goes wrong, instead of understanding the complete set of circumstances. Most importantly, people with low self-esteem do not believe the compliments that they receive. They think that those compliments are insincere and that they have an alternative purpose to them. So, what is the cause for low self-esteem? People can experience low self-esteem at any point in their life. When there is a failure, because instead of accepting the situation, they might decide to give up. The personal trait of giving up takes time to develop over the years. And it usually occurs when you get told by trusted individuals in your life that you're not good enough, smart enough, talented enough, pretty enough, courageous enough to accomplish your goals and your dreams. When these encounters happen in childhood, when you were little, the issue of low self-worth can persist to adulthood. It can even be a lifelong battle to some people that resulting in your low self-esteem. Now, here are some areas that are part of low self-esteem. Undiagnosed mental illness, such as depression or anxiety disorder, can trigger feelings of low self-esteem. Persistent medical problems, including chronic pain and physical disability, alters the person's perceptions of themselves. Ongoing stressful events, social or financial problems, and relationship issues are common when there is a low self-esteem. Students who do not live up to the expectation of others, like parents, teachers, or anyone else, can increase the low self-esteem. We also have significant people in our lives. When these individuals are exceptionally critical of what we do, it can develop into low self-esteem. Abandonment issues and low self-esteem are closely connected. Experience of abandonment, or whether perceived, often leaves a lasting mark on how we deal with them and developing low self-esteem. How damaging is low self-esteem? Low self-esteem can reduce the quality of your life. A persistent low value or opinion of yourself creates feeling of unhappiness or dissatisfaction with your life. Anybody can lose confidence occasionally. However, a person with low self-esteem seems endless. Low self-esteem can lead to physical health problems. Low self-esteem can lead to self-sabotage, because when you do not value yourself, your inner beliefs act like an invisible brake that limits your success, relationship, and well-being. In other words, if deep down you believe that you do not deserve something good, you are consciously or unconsciously destroying it before you can enjoy it. How low self-esteem can impact your life? Constant exposure to negative feelings can trigger depression, anger, guilt, anxiety, or sadness. These emotions can feel overwhelming at times, causing you to latch at others. Low self-esteem can cause relationship issues. People who do not have confidence in themselves allow unreasonable behavior from others, partners, and friends. They often believe that love must be earned, which creates a possible situation for abuse in a relationship. People with low self-esteem fear trying something new because they doubt their own abilities to perform. They avoid challenging situations. The issue can even cause more people to avoid activities that they love because it requires interaction with others. There is a significant connection between love, self-esteem, and self-worth. Please download the low self-esteem questionnaire for you to see the level of your low self-esteem. Check the attachment in the description. If you recognize that you are suffering from low self-esteem, in my next video, I will empower you with affirmations to increase your self-esteem. Congratulations on having come this far. You are one step away from a life transformation as you embrace the next video with the affirmations to increase your self-esteem. Remember, the stronger your self-esteem becomes, the brighter and fuller life you will have. Build your self-esteem and you will build the best version of yourself. The higher your self-esteem, the richer, happier, and more fulfilling life you will achieve. Believe in your self-worth that will open doors in your life beyond your wildest dreams. Be sure to subscribe to this channel to receive updates of future series and videos. Please share with someone who you feel can benefit from this information. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Until then, be kind to yourself and others.